Are you looking for the best LED blue light? I did a video in the past about this one right here because we got it for our kids to be able to read their books at night, and I took it for a couple of days and started using it. This thing is awesome, and I want to show you guys why. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products that we like, use, and have, and I sleep with or read some books. So if you're interested in that, watch to the end of the video so that you get my full review of this product. So what we have here, it's made by a company called Hooga. Hooga. We found it on Amazon. I'll link it up down in the description below. But this is the clip-on LED book light, but it's the non-blue emitting book light. And I have been reading a lot about like sleep type stuff to get better sleep, and they're saying, you know, don't have blue lights coming at you, and that's why Apple has like their night light or night sight or whatever that is. Apple and Google both have that on their phones, and so they kind of give a little demonstration of what's going on here. Like the blue light hits your eyes, and then it hits your pineal gland. And then that suppresses melatonin, and then that gives you poor sleep. So it was interesting learning about all this. And so my wife actually bought these, and she was like, oh, I found this, and it's blue light blocking, which is great for whenever you're trying to go to bed. And so this is the light right here. It's got a full 360 bend, all direct. You can go all the way around. If you wanted to, you could wrap this thing up like this and like see if it fits in the pocket. Yes, look, if it makes the pocket test. So you could easily like travel with this thing if you wanted to. It's got a nice big clip on here, so no matter like the size of the book that you're reading, I mean, you got, that's from the tip of my finger to about the middle of my finger right here as far as how far this thing opens. And another nice thing about this is that your top piece right here is on a swivel. And the reason why I like that is because it keeps the book, like your book is going to be like thick like this, and it's able to move with the book. Does that make sense? Like it's going to clamp down on the book better. It's not just going to be an edge kind of holding on, because if it's just an edge, it could easily just slide right off. Another thing that I noticed too, on the interior of the bigger part here, this is like a rubberized mat right there, and it's got some, it's kind of, what do you call that, where it's bumpy to give it some friction so that it doesn't actually slide everywhere. So I really, really like that as well. This is the charging port on the back of it right here. It's just a simple micro USB charging port right there. And I charged my son's the other night. I just left it going for a good few hours, and it gave a nice bright light the next time he plugged it in. Look, this is the model number and all the information about the specs. If y'all care about any of that, y'all can pause the video and read some of that. Also, I'll link this up down in the description below so y'all can go read other people's reviews about it, not just take my word for it. I'm just one guy showing it off to you because I really, really liked it. So, and a lot of you guys probably want to see a light test on this thing. So the way that you turn this light on is the whole top piece right here is a button, and then there's a little diffuser right here on the front, which is great for getting that white, that light to not be as harsh while you're reading. So I really like that as well. It's these small little things that they add to these products that I really like or don't like. But I believe that there's just 3 LED lights in here, so it doesn't use a lot of power at all, and we actually get a lot of time before we actually have to charge this thing again. Nice solid spring on the inside of the clip here. We haven't had any issues with anything breaking or coming undone or anything like that. And it works really well. It holds my finger. It's very light too, because there's not much to it. I mean, the biggest thing in there is probably the battery, and then there's also these little feet on the bottom here to, I guess, give a little lift. And these back two are rubber ones right here, so that it adds a little bit of more friction whenever you have it down on the surface. But turning it on, we have this. You know what? Let me. This is a dark room. That's why I brought y'all in here. Let me turn off the light real quick, and we're just gonna turn on this Hooga light. So as y'all can see, it's pretty dark in here. We have a little bit of light coming through from the bottom there, but the camera doesn't pick up on that too well. But here is our light. Now, the thing about this light, I'll kind of do a 360 so you guys, I'll do it slowly so y'all can see how it moves around. But it does have 3 settings here as well. This is the low setting. Whenever you press it just one time, I'm going to press it again. That's the second setting right there, so it's a little bit brighter. So in our son's room, he sleeps on a bunk bed with his younger brother, and usually his younger brother, he's 2 years old, Beckett, so he can't he can't read or anything at night, and Jacques, our oldest son, likes to read a little bit at night. So he can put it on the low light, or he can get under his covers and put it on a higher light if he wants a little bit more there. And then the last light, the high setting, press it one more time. There it is right there. So that's the high setting. I'll twirl it all the way around so you guys can get an idea. You can really kind of see it in the shadows and the wall and all that type of stuff on me. So I really, really like this. I like that it's the non-blue emitting light so that you can get better sleep, and that our kids can use it. Very easy to turn on and off for the kids while they're reading at night. And I like the 3 settings on it as well, and how bendy it is, so you can really get it around in some awkward places if you need to do that. So lets them be able to kind of hide it if they need to, like if they're reading and they can kind of tuck in like this. It's not like, this light that's gonna take up the whole room and it's gonna reflect off your walls and everything, because that's gonna keep the other kids up. So I thought it was great. Like I said, linked up down in the description below if you guys want to check this out. If you guys want to see my original unboxing of this, I'll put that right there on the screen. You guys go and click that video. Otherwise, YouTube's going to pick the best video for you down here. I'll see y'all in one of those videos. Thank you, dads, for watching, and Dad out.